Welcome back, everyone, to Story Time with Malvrick. Now, today we're going to start our video off with We're going to start it off with our sponsor for today, Toswitos, and the new cheese and garlic cracker. Oh. Always live for the party. Okay. Now with the sponsorship out of the way, let's get to the story. So today we're going to be talking about...
What's the story?
I'm getting to that, Dave. Today we're going to be talking about a story of Johnson and Jackson.
Are they gay?
Dave, could you be quiet for like 3 minutes so I can tell the story? So Johnson and Jackson are
carpenters.
Dave, you are going to be quiet, or I am going to have to slap you upside the face with this. Now, our story starts with Johnson and Jackson. The two were
in love.
Dave, come here. Come here. No. Go back to your corner now. Sorry about that. Some employees don't quite understand their place. Now, so Johnson was a simple man. He was a
Dollar General employee.
Dave. One more interruption from you, and you are fired. Johnson was a simple man. He lived a simple life as a farmer. And one day, while he was farming...
The farm exploded.
Dave, no joking around. Last chance. Don't keep interrupting me. Sorry, almost lost my cool. Johnson and almost lost my place. So Jackson showed up one day. He was a man in a business suit to Johnson, just another person trying to buy the farm. But no, there was something much deeper here.
It was love.
Dave, I've almost had it. Up to here with you. No more. Let's start over, shall we? Johnson was a public speaker. His job was to speak publicly to people, and Jackson was a huge fan of his, who would always follow him to every public speech. And yet he didn't seem to grasp the simple concept of staying quiet during the speech. He would always throw in these odd comments and...
I'm liking this Johnson character.
He would always throw in these odd comments. It didn't quite fit in. It was strange. Security had to escort them out many times, but he kept coming back. And he kept making these comments in the middle of a public speech. Jackson was he couldn't take it anymore. So he had Johnson properly thrown out onto the street with the dogs where he belonged. Can any of you tell me the moral of the story?
Public speakers are bad people.
Thrown out to the street with the dogs, Johnson began to change a bit. He started becoming more like them. And eventually, he returned to another one, even after being thrown out so many times, but this time it would be different. Johnson decided he was going to make even more comments than last time. And half the time, when he'd walk away from these public speeches, he'd go, "Oh yeah, I loved them. I loved them. No idea what he was talking about, but I loved it." He was a dumb man. He couldn't grasp simple concepts. He simply shouldn't have been. It was like a defect in his brain, except his brain was perfectly fine, despite it being 3 times smaller than any normal human being's brain. And so Jackson did what any normal person would do, and he admitted him to the nearest mental hospital. Now can you tell me the moral of the story, Dave?
We should accept people no matter their defects.
I tried to say this nicely. I tried to put it in a metaphor. Nope. Doesn't grasp simple concepts. I forgot. Oopsie. Dave, your time here has run out. I'm sorry. I have to take a quick break. Dave, my office, now.